Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News, and I have the pleasure to be joined by amateur standout and Lewis Hart's best mate, Ramtin Musah. Ramtin, how are you today, mate? I mean, the poshest lunch that I've ever had, I think.
I know, very posh lunch for myself as well. Wasn't expecting to be here, but it's been really great.
Definitely, mate. We're here, and obviously, long anticipated debut for yourself. Before we get into that news, I mean, I'll talk about your amateur career. I mean, when I've researched you, Ramtin, ahead of a potential interview that we're doing, I don't think there's a domestic middleweight who's turned over that you haven't beaten. I mean, how do you reflect on kind of your successful amateur career that you had?
I feel like it's been really good. And when I first obviously started boxing as an amateur, I never really thought I'd get here. Like, obviously, I always said to myself, take it one step at a time. And then obviously I've turned around, looked back, and I'm like, oh my God, I've come a long way. And I've always just said to myself, it's just baby steps. Take the next step forward. Like, if you look at it too much in a big picture, then it might become overwhelming. And that's always how I've looked at it.
Definitely, mate. Why was now the right time to kind of leave the amateurs and turn over professional?
So obviously the Olympics came to an end. Sadly, I wasn't able to book a place there, but I thought it was just the right time. I've had over 100 amateur bouts. I've won everything that I possibly could. I've been to all international tournaments. I've been to all the training camps. I've done as much as I could as an amateur, except bar the Olympic Games. So I just thought it was the right time, and at the right age of 25, I'm ready to full steam ahead at the pro ranks.
Definitely, mate, as well. What moment in your amateur career kind of stands out to you the most? What do you look back on and go, oh, I did that? What would you say that one moment would be?
I'm really not sure. Obviously, I won the ABAs, the senior ABAs. That was a good moment. Obviously, beating teammate and gym mate George was but I've had a lot of good ones. Obviously, I was on quite a good run leading up to the qualifiers, winning two golds back to back. I was in really good form, so that was a great time as well, beating really good countries, Ukraine, Kazakhs, everything like that. So yeah, I don't even know. I've had great fights with certain people, being the likes of Aaron Bowen, Taylor Bevins, Sam Hickey. And then just being in great fights with people, it's just been really, really great. It's been a really fulfilling amateur career for me.
Definitely, mate. Keep name dropping those names. It'll only build your profile even more, Ramtin. But obviously turning over with Tony Sims, obviously Charlie Sims a part of your team as well. I mean, I was just saying to you off camera, I do my one-to-ones with Tony. I've got to know him quite well. But why was Tony the right choice for you?
So obviously I gave other gyms a try at the time, but when you go somewhere and then you just train with someone and it just clicks, and yeah, that was just one of those moments for me. I just went there and it just clicked. I really got along with him. I enjoyed the environment. Obviously there's a lot of good sparring in-house. They're all good people, so it just, for me it was just ideal. Obviously it's a bit far from home, but I quite enjoy that. When I'm down here, I'm just on training. That's the only focus, and I haven't got other distractions. I just get there. I enjoy training. I enjoy the people there, and I just get to crack on with what I've got to do.
Definitely, mate. As well, for those that didn't watch you in the amateurs, what can people expect on your professional debut?
Yeah, I feel like I've got a very exciting style. I'm a boxer, but I can box on the back foot or on the front foot. It just more depends on what the opponent brings. But I'm very action-packed. I don't shy away from a fight, so I think I'm going to bring some great fights and big nights to Manchester.
So essentially, mate, you can do it all, is what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, I'm going to be in a jam-packed way, and I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting involved, and obviously some big fights and some big rematches ahead of me.
We're looking forward to it as well. When do you think we could see kind of any news on a promotional deal, any news on a fight night? Don't say anything, they'll get into trouble, Ramtin. But kind of, when do you think we could see all of that stuff?
So we can probably hear stuff about a promotional deal come hopefully in the next coming weeks by the end of the year, and then hopefully looking to box start of next year, looking end of Jan or start of Feb for me.
Perfect. Well, we look forward to seeing it, and I won't pry anymore as well, mate. As well, Ramtin, my final question. Thank you for joining me today, mate. We ask everyone who comes on the channel this. When all's said and done, what does boxing mean to you?
For me, boxing's been such a big part of me. It's helped me grow in confidence. It's not just been it's just helped me grow up with like morals and how to hold myself accordingly. It's been a big part of me developing as a man, really. So it's been a big part of my life, and yeah, it's just been a great experience and a great journey so far.
Perfect, and long may it continue. Ramtin Musah, thank you very much, my friend. Cheers. Thank you.